Hello everyone, I'm so happy to be here. I want to show you how to make the easiest accordion little envelopes. It is so easy, but it's so much fun because of course the biggest part, I mean aside from constructing it, the biggest or more fun part is just to decorate it. And I decided to go with a little bit of a steampunk flair, and I'm going to use this book that I absolutely love. But first I will just maybe at least do the folds, then decorate, and then show you how to do the accordion part, which is super easy. It's going to be so much fun, but I think it'll be better if I do it in this sequence. So I chose this strip of paper, but I thought at first I would use this because I think the little personas would fit, you know, really well on this. But then I saw this side, and I must say I do not dislike this at all. So I'm going to put this aside, and first because now I'm really wondering what to choose. So let me flip through, and well, not that I don't want to show you the book, but I don't want you to have to wait for me while I choose. So I'll be right back when I choose an image or two. Okay, so I chose this one. Absolutely gorgeous. I chose other images, and I'm not sure where I'm going with this, but I cut them, I'll put them aside, and first we'll start building the envelope per se. So it's not an envelope that closes on each side. It is an accordion envelope. So we have to have the space for opening. So the sides will be open, but I also have to see how big the flap in the front will be. And it will be pretty close to, you know, the whole envelope. And I'm thinking somewhere around there, right here, like that. So you measure whatever you want. Clearly you can make it whatever size you want. I'm just working with the size of paper that I had available to me today. I'm looking for my folder here. So I will make other folds. Just give me one moment. So this is the first fold. I want to leave myself some space for the accordion that I will be putting in. So I will simply, well, actually you could take, if you have something to score with, go right ahead. If not, it doesn't matter, just make another fold. But just because I have it, why not? So I will make a second fold just about here. So I don't know if you can see this on camera. Maybe on the other, oh, you see it very well here. See? Just about that, that's enough. You don't need more than that. So I will have a second fold like that, and that's just enough space to put the, see, the accordion in it. It'll be perfect like that. And I will make another fold. Try and keep it just about the same size. I don't really measure. I'm just eyeballing it because it's not, you know, there. I think I did pretty good. Actually, I made it a tiny bit smaller, but in the end, it will not show. Okay, so I'll put this aside for now. And depending on, you know, if your paper has a direction, let's say, then you might want to make sure what is the bottom and what is the top. For me, this will be the top. And this is the inside, but it doesn't matter because you won't really see much since you will be opening it, and there will be your accordion pockets right here. So now that this is done, we can start deciding where we are going to place our elements of decoration, because if there's any sewing involved, if you want to add pieces of fabric that you want to sew, make zigzaggy things. You have to do this now before you start building the inside of your envelope. So we will do, it's funny because usually the fun part, which is decorating, comes at the end, but in this case it will come at the beginning. So I think I really like this here. I really like him right there. And I'll put something here. I'm just trying to, figure out what my plan is here. I like the idea of a flower right there. And then maybe in the back, I would put this and then something else. I kind of like it like that. I think it's nice. Okay, so I will start by, I have to figure out where I will attach the envelope. So see how right now we don't see any parts of the flower? So I think that's perfect because I wouldn't want to do something where it looks like this. Okay, but that's just me. But I prefer that we don't see until we open it. Okay, so that will be what I'm doing here. So I will start by gluing it first. Okay, I need a piece of paper so I don't put glue everywhere. I also think I will darken around it afterwards, so I will probably have to gesso as well. So now of course you could just put stickers and glue an image and say that's enough for me, it's done, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. I'm just having fun, if I'm here with you. Yes, I'm going to show you how to do the accordion envelope, but while I'm at it, why not make it also pretty? So, because the paper itself is beautiful, I wouldn't technically have to do anything. It would still be, I just had an idea here. I'm just going to cut the bottom of this so that I can actually center the flower a little more and it still won't show. You know what I mean? So even if I lower it like this, there, we don't see it. There, I like that. Yes. And I will definitely darken around it with my trusted Bark Inktense pencil. So I'm going to keep going for now until I'm ready to gesso. Now this, I would really like to see somewhere like this, and I have all these pieces that I purchase, digital papers I purchase, and all sorts of things like that I can certainly add around these beautiful papers. Now let me see what else I have. I have these that are more like stickers, but I think they would kind of fit the steampunk vibe. You know what I mean? Like I really like this big number here. Now I'm wondering, is it too much? Does it fit the whole idea? And of course I have these, well now I'm looking for them so I don't have them. I have these cog wheels. I know because I've used them in another creation. So I will find them and I will use them because, steampunk and grunge and, things like that. I have these things that look like burnt papers, but I don't think it would fit. I'm not disliking this for some reason. It's pretty big and bold, but I am not disliking it. And I'm thinking maybe another instead, but I don't know. I don't dislike that either. Okay, that's another option. Let me see what else. Don't dislike this. No, I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna get too many out because you know what's gonna happen. Oh, no, I don't like it. Too yellow. I like that it's red, but no. Yeah, I'm not gonna take too many out because then I'll be like frozen. I don't dislike this either. Okay, I better stop taking. Ooh, hold on. Oh, I like that too. Okay, okay. No, I'm not even going to look at the other ones. I will not look at the other ones because then I won't know what to choose. Okay, so I found all kinds of fun elements. I have this heart here which is supposed to be a button, but look at it. It has cogwheels, so I will use it. And I will put it next to that beautiful flower. Just like that. Probably should have gessoed my page first, but it's okay. I can always do it after. I don't need to gesso over the heart, so it'll be fine. Just gonna take the excess glue. Okay, so that is good for this part. Now, I might add a little something as well. I'm just going to turn around and do this part. Now, this part, I think that I'm going in the right direction with this. And for some reason, this right here, just like that. I don't want to add too much, but I want it to be like I see. And the front will be something else because what am I doing with this one? I just saw something and I thought, oh my goodness, this would look so good together. So just give me a second here. I'm not sure what's going on with this glue. I found today as I was working, that the glue would actually, you know what? No, let me take that back. I was working with a heat gun. And of course, now it's just cluing in on me as I'm talking with you that the image is lifted. Yes, because the glue got warm and unglued. Duh. She sees the lights, ladies and gentlemen. She sees the light. Okay. These are stickers, but I'm okay with it for this particular project. There. I really like this. I think this looks good. This is nice. And then the inside, like I said, I'm going to darken the bottom here. And then the front. And here's what I just, I found while I was looking for, metal things and such. And I found that and I thought, oh my goodness, that would be amazing. First, of course, there's more cogwheels. Oh, wait, I also had a clock that I wanted to glue to this. Oh, now that looks very interesting. Is it good here? Here? No, I think right there for some reason. Okay. So let me see if I can glue it like that. I'm putting a lot of glue, but it's because it's a big piece. Actually, hot glue would be better, or even foam. Oh, wait now. Don't I have... Yes, of course, I found it. It's right here. The reason is, I don't know if you saw, there's these things in the back, and now I'm realizing that it barely touches the page because of these. These used to be like some sort of eyelet, because this is also a button. However, if I put a foam, then I'm resolving this issue. I'll just go like this, because this will be, the equivalent of this, and it will allow it to touch the page. So that's how you solve problems. Oops. I just touched my microphone. I hope you didn't hear that. So I'm going to, hold on, like this. Okay, so now it will actually work. Yes, see? I might actually try and cut the foam a tiny bit. I don't know why I had to go on the edge so much. I can certainly, actually if I roll it back, it works too. Oh, look at me go. But yeah, I could have made those pieces a lot smaller so they don't show, but rolling them back is also good. Okay, let's try again. There. Yes. Oh, I like it. See, the heart I didn't have to because there was nothing in the back. But this I kind of had to, but I like it. Okay. And now the front is going to be absolutely fabulous. So remember this little boy? I absolutely love it. But I found a frame. I have these frames. I haven't used them yet. And I'm pretty excited that I found it. And at first I thought, oh, I wish I didn't cut out the whole background of him. But you know what? I think it's okay because I have the intentions on making him come out of the frame just like that. And then, of course, I'll trim this. So how about we do that right now? Oh, it's going to be lovely. Okay, hold on. So I will glue him. Oh, it's going to be, I wonder if the flowers could come out as well. Just part of them or something. Oh, yes, look at that. I love when things come out of the frame. Oh, wait now. I can't because of the bottom. Let me see. Oh, that's as low as it will go. Maybe just like that. Okay, so I will put glue right away so that, you know, the spot I chose stays there. Of course, I put too much glue. What else is new? Oh, what else is new? Okay, just gonna put a tiny bit here and a bit here. Okay, and before I glue everything down, I will cut the excess right here. I should have cleaned my scissors. Okay. Oh, I love it. Look at this. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely. I love it. Did I say I love it? Love it. Okay, so it's a little tight because I did put him a little higher than he was supposed to. If I really, yeah, I might have to cut this part here. There. Okay, now let's glue everything down. It's, you know, it's soft steampunk, if I can say. Just like my soft grungy, you know, it's not the, I know they could be super grunge, like very dark. It's gorgeous. I don't know how they do it. They really, I admire the artists that all do these types of, you know, super, I'm just going to unfold this to help me. Super dark, grungy stuff. I absolutely love it. I'm more on the soft side. It's not that I couldn't go dark, but frankly, you know, we all have our style, and this is my style, you know? So I'm okay with that. Now, I said earlier I might gesso if I want to darken, especially for the rose. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I have to, is what I mean. Okay, so I also want to think of how this envelope would open. At first I thought maybe just a rope around something like this, because I do like to add metal. But I'm thinking maybe Velcro for this one. Just a very little line of Velcro. I'm not sure. Like I said, a little rope would be nice, but I want to keep those metal things to put them as accents. You know, maybe 2 here and maybe 3 here, you know, and in the back I think there's enough. So I'm thinking Velcro. So let me grab my little dots. I have black and white. I think I will choose black, and what I will do is the whole dot is too much, so what I do is I trim like so. Again, I'm using these scissors. I'm gonna have to wash these with hot water so the glue melts. So see, I just took this, and now we'll take the, oh, what happened here? Paper didn't come off. Okay. there, because we don't need a big old, you know, Velcro piece. It's a very small envelope. So I will do the same. And I will just cutting myself a strip like so. Put them together like so. And then I will place them where I want them, just like that. Then you close it. You press firmly so both glued side are, you know, and then, oh, there. And then that's the way you open it. And it's not too big, you know, like it doesn't, you know what? This might be too small because it's actually lifting. Okay, let me think of something else. Okay, well, I unglued the Velcro. It usually works marvelously, like really well. I've done it numerous times, but I think today, because the piece of Velcro was touching the paper here, it wasn't solid to the cardstock, so it was lifting the image. So of course it's not solid enough. So I will go with the first idea. That's not a problem. I could actually, let me think here. I could actually, yeah, hold on. I have another idea. Okay, so how about an eyelet? That's always a good idea. And it adds some metal, which we love. I want to make sure I'm in the middle. Usually I eyeball everything, but now for some reason, because of the frame, I feel, yeah, it's in the middle. Okay. I'm just going to make a second hole a tiny bit away from, just because my eyelets are a little bigger than what this punch makes. And then there, perfect, it fits. Okay. I feel like I'm too close. There. Okay, now let's close this now. I hope it works because yesterday I had a little mishap with this. There. Oh, it worked. Perfect. Okay, because the back yesterday just fell off. Oh, yes, I like it. Oh, and it adds metal. It's perfect. And then we'll just keep it simple. And we'll just put a rope here, make a knot, you know, and maybe even a charm. Ooh, that would be a nice idea. Let me see what I have. Curious oddities. Why not? Why not? Okay, so here's how I'm going to do it, I think. I could just put it with, how do you say, a ball pin, which again adds metal. So let me see. I'm wondering what to do. There's so many options. And because I want to keep it very interesting and very steampunk, you know what? I might go with that. So I'm going to make a knot right away in here. Just like that. I have a long and a short piece of rope to get in there, so that's why I'm struggling. Oh, let me grab my little pinchies. There. Always useful to have nearby. Okay, so this we will go like that. Make sure it's solid, not going anywhere. Perfect. And then this I can decide to put around here, to put in the eyelet. It's really, you know, it's really up to you. For now, I'll put it there, and if I change my mind later, then I change my mind. But you know what? No, I don't like it. I don't like how it dangles lower than the whole thing. So no charm for this one. No charms for this one. It was a nice idea, but I think just like that, it will also be nice. And yeah, it's just, you know, a way of giving ephemera, because this is an ephemera holder once you're done, right? So let me undo this, and we'll keep decorating the front because we are not done. Okay, so now I want to apply these cogwheels, and I'm thinking maybe something like this, and maybe a smaller one. like that. That's nice. I like that. You're a little far. See it far, too close, too far. Okay, near, far. Okay, put some glue. And the other one. Hot glue would work as well. I just don't trust hot glue very much. I'm sure there's brands that are amazing, but I find that as soon as you manipulate something, like move it, the hot glue just comes off. Like the whole piece comes off. So I am not trusting it anymore. There. Maybe on a piece that is static, you know, like something you'll put on the wall, let's say, and frame it, then yes, absolutely, hot glue. But other than that, I don't really trust it. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry for a few minutes before I start moving things around again. So while I was waiting for this to dry before I could manipulate it, I did gesso this page because I did mention that I would do it so that I can darken underneath the rose, because I think it needs a tiny bit of enhancement. Now, also for those of you who are wondering, when are we going to do the actual, you know, how do I say, accordion envelope? We will. It's a reverse video. Usually you do the base and then you decorate, but for this particular project, I felt it would be better to decorate first, just in case I need to manipulate this envelope, you know, to make holes, punch things, glue things, whatever it is, before the accordion is in it. But I will timestamp for those of you who don't want to know how to decorate and just want to see the accordion making. But the accordion making will take like very little time. It's super easy. Very, very, very easy. Anyone and everybody can do it. I think you're going to be very happy with it. Now I'm going to make sure there's not too much water on my brush, because I'm finding lately every time I'm doing this, out comes the water, and I'm just going to darken these little white places that I didn't cut. Yeah, out goes the water, and then it's way too much water. I mean, you don't have control over water with water brushes as you would with, you know, regular brushes, but they are very useful. I don't have to open a jar of water or anything, right? I'm just trying to see if there's a way you could see a little better. I find the angle with the light makes it difficult for my viewers. There, I think this is much better. It needed a tiny bit of darkness. I love these Inktense pencils. Oh, I got the big box, the 72, no, not 72, 48. I wish I had gotten the 72. But I wanted the wooden box, because wooden box, hello. Do I have to explain why? Wooden box, just think about it. So of course I got the wooden box. And I don't regret it. I absolutely love it. However, I could have gotten the metallic, like the metal tin box for all 72 colors. But it's a choice I made, and I stick by my choice because, again, wooden box. Hello, wooden box. You can't go wrong. You just can't. I'm in love with wooden boxes, so. I mean, I've been carrying this box here, this old cigar box that my mom gave me, which used to contain buttons. Now I put all kinds of ephemera in it. Yeah, it used to be a little sewing kit. She used to do needle points, so she had all her little, you know, not ropes, but whatever you call them, the colorful yarn, I guess, for needle point. Yeah. And now it's mine. And that's what I use it for. It used to be, I used to put buttons also in it. but yeah. Okay, this is much better now that it's darker. I'm just trying to, how do you say it? Like make it fade out. Yes, that's the word, fade out. There we go. Gently fade out. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. Okay, so I told you I wanted this to be very special and add metal, steampunk kind of feel. I hope I succeed in the look. Well, I know what I want. And of course, it's just a matter of opinion. Not everybody has the same opinion on what should be considered steampunk or not. But this is my version. So, okay, so this is another item. Oh my gosh, look at it. I hope the effect is like the one I see right now. It's just fabulous. I absolutely love it. Really, really love it. I'm just grabbing my ground espresso because I started it, but I want to show you. So I'm going to zoom in for a moment. Bear with me. Okay. Do you see here that there's some white? You see that? It's where you cut the paper. Whereas on the other side, you don't see it because I just inked the edge. So I know that some of you want sometimes, oh, see, this is not glued. I should have waited, but I just didn't want to forget to tell you. I know some of you say, well, there's not really a difference. Well, why bother? But there is a difference. There is, like, when you look at your project in the end, when it's all finished, it would make a difference. Believe me. Yeah, because you see the tiny bit of white there. And once you color it, see, you don't see that anymore, and it's really worth it. I have a lot of elements that are not super glued just yet. I'm gonna wait till it's glued. Okay, so while this here is drying, I have two other elements that will need drying, so I'm just gonna put them, and then I will come back to show you. But actually, I won't come back to show you because you'll see it right now. But what I mean is I'll come back and my desk will be set up to do the accordion part that you've all been waiting for. I didn't mean to make you wait. I just felt, look at that. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I love it. All this metal. And this is just plastic, but you know, it looks like metal. Let's not tell anyone. Shh, it's our little secret. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to make you all wait. I'm not the type of person that says, oh, wait till the end. You'll see. You know, like those clickbaits. You won't believe what this person did. And then they did nothing bad or anything. Anyways. I don't like those. No. It's just because, like I said earlier, usually you do build something and then you decorate. But in this particular instance, I rather, and that's just a choice. You could have probably, when you see how I do the accordion part, you can definitely do it first and decorate after. It's really your choice. But for me, knowing myself, knowing how I like to decorate things and add metal and punch holes and this and that, I thought, you know what happens if I don't have enough, you know, freedom of movement to do what I want, or I come up with an idea that requires me to punch a hole, I don't know, maybe, you know, right here, and then what? It's too late, right? Because everything's in there. So that's my reasoning behind it. Okay, so I think this is pinched just right so that it won't come off, and I have the glue to make it even more secure. Now I'm just going to see if I want to add, I think I want to add, actually, see, that's just the thing I was saying. I want to add something on the bottom right here. And these are things that need to be done before you put the accordion in. So, yeah. How about right here? I'm going to put this right there, and see, I wouldn't be able to have access to this part here had I done the pockets that will go in. So, you know what I mean? It's just better this way. Now I didn't punch the hole in the right spot. Oops. I think I went a little too high and too low, but I don't think it will show. No, it doesn't show. Perfect. Because there is some wiggle room, if you will. So you can always move them so that they're... Oh, I have glue on my finger. There's glue on this too. Okay. Oh yeah. See? Even better. Oh, I'm loving this. Wow. This is like a little piece of jewelry, you know? I absolutely love it. Okay, now we'll let everything dry, and while this dries, I'll grab my things that we need to put the accordion envelopes, yeah, and accordion pockets. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, I had this word, I had to add it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at this. Wow. Okay, now we will do the long-awaited inside. I'm gonna back up the camera. So there's different ways you can glue these together. So I'm choosing probably this tape, this washi, it's fabric tape actually I should say, and double-sided tape as well. You can use, I'm choosing these book pages because they're pretty thick. I don't recommend like photocopy paper because with time and putting ephemera in and out of these little pockets might damage the paper. So, but nothing prevents you from, let's say you have this beautiful paper. If you fold it in half and glue it together, then your photocopy paper now becomes a lot thicker, and then you can make, not fold it in half, but like glue two together, depending on the size. You'll see what I mean. But if you glue, you know, two pieces of photocopy paper, then your paper becomes thick enough. So you can always do that if you don't have anything else. I don't necessarily recommend cardstock because it is pretty thick in the end. You can use vellum. Vellum would be absolutely gorgeous, especially if you go for a look that's more delicate, flowers and you know, maybe lace. Like there's so many things you can do and so many styles you can go for. I chose these because they're fairly neutral. We don't see them that much, and yeah. So what you want to do is, so we will fold them. Let me remember here. I'm folding, so this is the length, but again, if you take measurements and you decide you want this item to be a certain size, then, you know, this will be the size that you choose. You'll see. So I'm going this way. Okay. So this will be the width of my pockets. So clearly, oh, almost, but still too wide. So now I will first, where is my folder thingy? I want to make sure my folds are really crisp and tight. Okay. And then, first of all, actually, so you determine the width. So I think these are a little too wide. Yes, they are. So I will make a little mark where I think they should be. I think they should be a tiny bit inside, but not too much. So I will cut right here. So because all my pages are book pages, it's easy. I just have to fold them in half like this. Make sure I'm corner to corner. Yep. And so that's my second one. And then the other one. Okay, perfect, like this. Okay, so like, oops, this is leftover from ripping the page out of the book. That's okay, we'll fix that after. So I have all my 3 sheets, so I will cut right away. I will trim this because I know they're too wide. So I will put the line here. Close this. This is my scoring thingy. Okay. I hope this is not too thick. Oh, it might be too thick. Ah, I got it. Okay. Talk about lazy. Yeah, the edge won't show. I don't think so. Okay. So now that we've trimmed, I'm going to make sure that it fits the way I want it. Oh, yes. Beautiful. See? There's just a tiny bit showing on each side. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Now we will fold them in half. So this way. I'm going to make sure I'm corner to corner. I personally don't mind this. I think it adds to the grunginess, but if you don't like it, of course, trim it. But it might not stay there, and you'll understand why. See, these are 2 pockets right here. We will glue the edges. But if it's too high to fit in there, I would have to trim the top. So I don't think I have to. I hope. I don't know. No, I don't have to, actually. It could even be higher. Oh, I wish I would have thought of it, but it's okay. Because see this fold that I made here? That's to house the thickness of the envelopes. But the bottom here, see, is right here, which means that these could be a lot higher by an inch almost, or is that more like half an inch? Anyways, you see what I mean. But it's okay. These are the papers that I have, and that's what I'm working with, and that's that. So the good news is I don't have to trim this, which I really, really love. So I will just keep folding. Like so. Wait, now. I want it to be... I don't think it matters. What am I doing? You know how sometimes we think things and then realize, what difference does it make? No difference at all. Okay. So, you can do what I'm doing right now. I'm using double-sided tape. Of course, you could simply use glue. Okay, so these are the top. This edge is already glued, so we need to glue this edge here. So we're going to open it like so, and you would be applying glue here. So I will do the same, but with my double-sided tape. I'm just going to turn this around so it's easier for me, but you know what we're doing. Just like that. And there we go. I'm going to press down on it because, as you may or may not know by now, sometimes when you try and peel it, the glue comes with it if it's not stuck to the page. There you go. And now we will fold it and glue it. And now we have our 2 pockets. See? Right here. Isn't that perfect? I think it is. We will keep going. Again, I'm just turning it for myself just because I find it easier. Now, of course, this bird, it saddens me to hide it, but he's beautiful. I love that book. It's a book I got at the used bookstore, and I've used it. This book I've used so many times. The imager, I've used the birds as well of the images to do some crafts. They're absolutely gorgeous. There we go, and the third one. I chose 3 because it gives 6 pockets, and I thought that was enough. But of course, you can do as many as you want. I'm just going to get rid of this. This is in the way, and we don't need it anymore. Okay. Perfect. Sorry about the camera here. I would need one that hangs from the ceiling instead of on a stand on my desk. Now, before you proceed to the rest, you can decorate the edges if you want or leave them like that. I thought of maybe putting this decorative fabric tape. I'm not sure. Let me see. I don't dislike it. Let me see. It's easy to peel if I don't like it, so I'm just gonna try and see how I feel about it. It's something you can like move around. I don't know how good it will stick if because this is said to be how do you say? Not replaceable, but repositioning tape. Yes. But how does it stay put if you can always reposition it? Or maybe after a while you can't? That would make sense. Maybe the glue really, sets and then you can't move it anymore, right? So how would I feel if all the pockets had this? I'm not sure if it makes a big difference, really, to tell you the truth, but I don't know. And you don't really see it, I don't know. I've started, so I guess I'll keep going. I'll fast forward this part for you. Okay, so now we have to assemble these beautiful pockets. So each pocket, you will put a piece of double-sided tape right there, just like that. Okay, if you don't have the white one, you can use the thinner one like I had. You can also use glue. I just chose to go with the double-sided tape today. And you will glue them together like so. And you will do the same with the other one. Just like that. Just like that. And the last one. So as you can see, so far this is super easy. The only thing that was added was the tape, because that's just my brain. That's just how I work. It was not necessary at all. It's just a finishing touch that will barely be noticed. Okay, so now you have your pockets here, right? Like that. As you can see, I like it. Now this is stiff now because of what I did with the tape. The pockets are stiffer, if I can explain it this way. But it's okay, it still works. Just like that. And now you will glue them between each other. So same thing, put a piece of double-sided tape here. Now you will sit one on top of the other, just like that. I'm just going to press really good. There we go. Same thing with this one. Right here. I'm just pressing the glue down before I peel it. I hope I can make my screen lighter in editing. I don't know why it's so dark. I have my lights on. Yeah. Maybe it's time for me to change my lighting. I'm trying to see if I did something here, but no. Maybe it's the type of, let me see here. No, that's worse. That doesn't change much, does it? Okay, well, whatever. Okay. Okay, so now we have all of our pockets. See? Now it's stiff because I did put this tape that was not necessary, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. It still does what it's supposed to do, and it's just more solid. And now we have to put our pockets in here. So again, double-sided tape, like we've done for the other ones. I'm just going to put it directly on the paper. One here and one here, just like that. Again, you can always use glue. It's really up to you. So I will glue this part here, and now remember your line, your fold line, so you don't want to glue over it or whatever it is, and make sure you're centered before you press down. So I will just press down using this, and I'll go into my first, the first pocket, just to make sure. I'm gonna go with this because I'm tired of paper cuts. Okay, perfect. And now the same with the front one. And now we will glue this right here. I'm gonna press down really good. Make sure the pocket is glued. Actually, this is thicker than the line I had made, but it's okay. It's the beauty of handmade. Let's not stress ourselves with little things like that. And now, there you have it. You have your accordion pockets. Now you can put all kinds of beautiful surprises and offer them to someone. And there you go. I really like that there's a loop here because I can put the string right through. And voila. Oops, where's the string? And there you have it. So this was the project for today. Let me just fold this back properly. And there you have it. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love it. I love this steampunk look. I love the ruggedness, but at the same at the same time, very soft otherwise, right? I think I did good. I love the addition of all the metal. And I love that we decorated all three spaces. I would not like to open it and there was nothing there, right? And I love that now we have beautiful pockets. And if you're worried about this, just put another piece of double-sided tape here so that when you open it like that, right, it really stays there. That's really just your choice. I know it won't come off, but if you're worried, just do that. And now you have 6 beautiful pockets to fill with all kinds of surprises to give to someone or add to a journal. I mean, if you're making, let's say, a steampunk themed journal, you could leave it blank mostly, add this to your journal, fill it with all kinds of ephemera for the person receiving it or purchasing it to decorate the journal themselves with all the elements you will put in these pockets. This could become, well, it is an ephemera holder, obviously, but you know what I mean? It would become the ephemera holder for the journal itself. That's where all the elements for decorating are stored. That's the word I'm trying to say. So there it is. I really hope you've enjoyed this crafting session. I hope you've learned something. Like I said, don't worry, I will timestamp because not everybody wants to see the decorating part. I totally get it. If you only want to see the accordion making, no problem. It will be timestamped. The books are listed. The books, because I did use Marta's images, the books are listed, and any element you want to purchase, except for these were at the dollar store, so I can't link them. But yes, you can look in the links for Marta's book, obviously. I have Canadian links and United States links. So if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow. I really need your help. And this is how you can provide it. It takes you a fraction of a second to press on that thumbs up, and it makes a world of difference for me and my channel, so I can keep creating free content for you. I give you a great big hug from here in Nova Scotia, Canada, and I say thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.